Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. You join me at Charing Cross Station in London. Just a quick video today. I'm participating in a hidden London tour of the former Jubilee Line platforms at the station on the London Underground. It's a hidden London tour I'm taking part in. This is the second hidden London tour I've took part in so far. The first one was last year at Aldwych. I'll leave a link to the video at the end of this. I will also leave a link in the description to Hidden London, so if you fancy any tours, have a look on there and take your pick. All money raised does go back into the London Transport Museum, so it is a worthy cause in my opinion. Anyway, I'll see you down on the platform shortly. Bye for now. Well, we got ourselves a little R2D2 here, look at this. I'll tell you what, that was a funny little thing, weren't it, going around doing the cleaning? I might invest in one myself. Saves me having to do the housework at home. Right, see you shortly. Hi guys, right, we're all checked in now. Just walking down the old escalators down to the platforms of the Jubilee Line. As you can see, you get given a nice little pink lanyard as well. This is common on all hidden London tours. When the Jubilee Line extension opened from Green Park to Stratford in 1999, these terminus platforms found themselves out on a limb, and as such the station closed at the same time. However, the tracks into the platforms are still very much live, and it is known for trains to come in and return north again in the event of engineering work or for timetable regulation purposes. And as you can see, the platforms still retain the original track diagrams all the way up to Stanmore. It really is a time warp down here. These adverts you see on the wall are in fact film props and are used when filming takes place on the Underground at Charing Cross. Shortly you will see some films that have been shot here. The material which once formed the ceiling at the station was taken down shortly after the horrific King's Cross fire of 1987, and the platforms remain ceilingless right up until closure. This beam that you see is used for engineering and maintenance purposes.
There's something wrong with them. Try and figure out what it is. And we'll talk about more uses of the platform at the end.
The platforms at Charing Cross have also been used as test beds for new innovations on the London Underground, such as raised platforms here for level boarding, or the tactile paving that you can see.
Essentially, if a Jubilee Line train was coming here, this would be level with the floor of the train. This is measuring the height of the platform needed for step-free access. Level boarding between the train and the platform, allowing anyone who is mobility impaired to access all of our trains. You can see it's made of wood, and essentially this is an anti-stick coated wood, and it allows you to easily adjust the height where needed. Yes, what is wrong with the posters? Yes. Absolutely. None of these are actual books or movies. They are all fake. I don't think I've ever seen this film.
Remember I said earlier about the platforms at Charing Cross being used for filming? Well, here are some shots of some films which have been shot here in the past.
And now they'll be trapped. If he releases the peroxide now, they're as good as dead anyway. We have to contain the damage.
So, about the authorities, I've printed off directions for where you're going.
Oh, laminated.
And the green arrows are just...
Thank you, darling. Exactly where I'm going. Where's Paddington?
What? Oh, Paddington!
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 I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good, so good. I got you.
Paddington? Paddington! Over here! Coming!
I'm in a stairwell below isolation.
You're in the queue. I can hear you. I'm looking for you. Got you. Tracking your location.
Just keep moving forward. Enter the next service door on your right. If you're through that door, you should be in the tube.
I'm in the tube.
Where are you now?
Central Tube Station. One but half of London.
Do I get on the train?
On.
What?
Get on the train.
This is the escalator bank where that scene in Skyfall where Daniel Craig, who played James Bond, comes sliding down, chasing after the villain. You'll notice that the Toblerone signs that you get in the middle of escalators were removed for that very purpose.
Those stairs are so much easier to climb than the escalators, I promise. So follow me up the stairs. East is waiting at the top.
The District and Circle Line sign that you see here is just a movie prop. This tunnel that we're in now has never seen a passenger at all in its entire life. Instead, it was built as a service tunnel to help with construction of the underground at Charing Cross. Nowadays, however, it's more used for storage purposes. We're now in the construction tunnels.
You can can tell it's not designed for public use. It's never had any kind of lovely coloured tiling over it or anything like that. It was built to remove the spoil when they dug out the Jubilee Line concourse, so that massive space that we've just explored. Now, it's a bit of a weird one. People always say to us, why wouldn't they just have an access or a construction shaft next to the station, which is what you would normally do? Well, it's on the corner of Strand and Trafalgar Square. It's one of the busiest parts of London. And just watch your step as we go.
Interesting fact, we're actually skirting around the column of foundations of Nelson's Column in Trafalgar Square.
Round Nelson's Column, and now we're underneath the fourth plinth from the
Just behind this concrete plug is the basement for the National Gallery.
directly underneath the fourth plinth. Little anything doing, they're just there and they're doing great. Unlike some of the more modern concrete ones, but we won't get into that today. Here's another example of where we are. So Strand and Charing Cross is over.
We're now heading towards the ventilation now to have a look at that. Sounds quite good.
The northern line to the left, this is the pipe.
There we go.
Blue line, and then also down below, back down.
This is the Craven Street ventilation shaft.
Remember in that section, no flash photography when you're ready to take away.
This is huge. That shaft we've just looked at is actually as tall as Nelson's Column from the base to the very top. If you ever come on one of these tours, make sure you've got a good head for heights, because this is one of the things that you do look at. On the southbound Northern Line just here as well. You want to do a bit of train spotting. Well, I'm back on the concourse now at Charing Cross Station. Tour lasted about 70 minutes. £45 I paid for that. It was extremely good value. With any of these tours you do with Hidden London, all the money does go back to the London Transport Museum. So you are supporting a good cause. The guides were fantastic. I couldn't fault them at all. I forgot what the names were, but they were different to the ones we had at Aldwych. Anyway, I'm going to leave a link at the end of this video to the Hidden London and Transport Museum website, so if you fancy looking at the tours yourself, please do. Highly recommended. And in the meantime, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.